Good afternoon, everyone. This is Professor Hill. It's a short video for our class, Introduction to Ethics, Philosophy 2306, here at St. Philip's College for the first summer term of 2023. Today is Sunday, June the 11th, 2023, and we have our first essay due tonight into the discussion number one. We had our welcome introduction on Wednesday, kind of a practice and warm up for today, and we've been working on the essays. We read chapter one, got a case study involving Jenny Lake, and now people are taking the lessons from the chapter, applying it to their essay, to the case study in their essays, and they're due tonight. Just make sure you enter them into the discussion in that little reply box. If you've got any questions at all, let me know. And I've been answering some questions over the course of yesterday and today because I made a short video where I was also comparing Jenny's case to another case. This was the Cassandra Calendar case. And it did raise a couple of issues for people that I just thought I would mention. Number one, this was the whole thing about could Cassandra or Jenny, if she had disagreed with her mom, become recognized to be an adult, what they call the mature adult doctrine. Yes, you can go to a court. Yes, you can apply. But, and this is what happened with the Cassandra Calendar case. Because they went to a judge, the doctors and the DCF, the Department of Children and Families, they were arguing that they needed to go in and take Cassandra away from her mom in order to get her treated, because the mother was making decisions that were endangering the life of a minor. The judge did interview Cassandra, but the test is just kind of a general cognitive ability and comprehension test. And the judge is acting at what she or he believes to be in the best interest of the child. And in that particular case, decided no, that Cassandra was not mature enough to make her own medical decisions. And hence the reason why they were able to separate her from her mom and then take her to the hospital and begin the chemo treatment. You'll see a lot of, if you look at it online, a lot of people are unhappy about that decision because they thought, well, if she's 17, she should be old enough to make her own decisions. And what the fact of the matter is, if you're under 18, you're still a child, you're still a minor. And they have this kind of judicial bypass in place for extraordinary cases to give judicial review of a specific case like this one, but the judge said no. Somebody also asked if is it automatic if you're pregnant? Back to the Jenny Lake case, could she have made the decision, and could she have also appealed to become an emancipated minor, a mature minor, through a court? The answer is yes, but again, it's up to the judge. They're going to look at what they call the totality of all the factors. They're going to look at everything involved. So there's not some automatic, yeah, if you're pregnant, you become an adult. That it didn't work like that. The judge may or may not decide to grant you your kind of the right to make your own medical decisions, but that's one factor among many. I also had a couple of questions and some comments about the Cassandra Calendar case, about them taking her away from mom, even though she was 17. And a lot of people just don't like that. They think that if she's that old, she should either be able to make her own decisions or the mom. And this is where we get into it. Some of the people are saying, no, the mom was looking out for her best interest by not having her do the chemotherapy. And I'm like, no. I said, according to the doctors, that was a decision which was going to endanger the life of her daughter, of her child, which is a very serious thing. I mean, it turns out, just so you know, we have in place laws where we will take people's children away from them if they're harming them, if they're endangering their lives. We have decided that as a society, we have an interest in protecting children And so we're going to do that in extraordinary cases. So that's a big factor and was at play in the Cassandra calendar. And the question I was raising in my last video was, should it have been raised with the Jenny Lake case? Did the doctors have an obligation to do that they failed? Because they did not intervene. They did not force her to do the chemotherapy. And they, like I said, decided to stand back and watch their patient die. Watch this minor child die when they probably could have done something about it. Yeah, like I said, this is a tough one. I look forward to reading the essays. They're in tonight at midnight. I'll get a chance to look at them tomorrow, Monday, the 12th. You'll also see that there's a reading assignment for tomorrow. It's just the papers are due on Sunday night. Monday morning is the next reading assignment. It's going to be the next chapter, with one exception, not chapter 3. We're going to skip over chapter 3. But for tomorrow, the reading assignment you'll see is chapter 2. First week, we did chapter 1 in the Jenny Lake case. Now we're going to shift gears with the papers coming in tonight. Tomorrow we'll start chapter 2. And I'll also do some information about the key concepts in chapter 2 to make sure we're all understanding the philosophical concepts that we're going to then be applying to the next case study. All right. Like I said, hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you didn't spend the whole time working. But I look forward to reading the papers tonight as they start to roll in, really tomorrow when I get a chance. But they're due tonight, midnight. Get them in. And I look forward to seeing them tomorrow. And I'll try to turn the grades around as fast as I can for you, okay? All right, take care. Good seeing y'all. Bye.